Your field stabilized. Intaro Atun.
Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today, it's going to be a Foreigner cast, a bit of an older one, between iNcontroL and Gamtja on Heartbreak Ridge, left side. Left side? Left side. It's going to be our Protoss player from Austria. It's Gamtja, also went by Prince. And on the right side, it is our Zerg player. He is Teal, he is American, it is iNcontroL. Haven't had an iNcontroL cast in a while. We do miss this guy. I can't believe how many years it's been since we've had iNcontroL in our lives, but man, life just keeps going on, doesn't it? I need to watch the Holiday Blast. The Holiday Blast? Holiday Celebration? StarCraft Holiday... what was it? Man, I am forgetting. Forgetting. I think it was a Holiday Blast back in 2016 or so with iNcontroL, Day 9, Artosis, Tasteless. I think Idra showed up for that thing. I mean, White Raw was there. Man, so funny. Like, such a fun broadcast. I might watch it during the Christmas time. I think that's obviously a good time to throw it up, right? Overpooling here is iNcontroL. And before he throws down a Forge or a Gateway or expands first, he needs to know what's going on here with iNcontroL. So, Heartbreak Ridge, 2-player map. He knows where to go to find the Zerg seeds. Oh, good. Extractor and a pool. All right. Forge it is. Hey there. Little guy over this way. Senior probe. Ah, get caught up on some other probes there. That's not good. Come down and throw down a Forge for me, why don't ya? This is going to be some lings in our face fairly soon. No reason to go Nexus first or even Gateway in this situation. Bam. Forge coming up. And he did wait until the scout to do that, which is totally fine. Very, very smart stuff here from the Austrian Protoss. I haven't cast Gamtja before. I'm interested to see what he's going to do here. Can he hang with iNcontroL? I mean, iNcontroL obviously isn't Jaedong or anything, but he's a really solid Zerg player. I like Foreigner replays every once in a while. Just gives us some baseline for like, okay, so these guys could kick our butts. But my goodness, how much better are the players like Flash and Bisu and Solkey and JYJ and Soma and Snow, you know, just all the top players in the world. How much better are they that they can just absolutely slap these dudes around? It just helps kind of recognize how much better even these players are than we are. I think that's a good thing to recognize. So, 2 cannons, because this is, you know, this is more than like 4 lings, and it could be even as many as 10, 12, 14 lings. However, no. Looks like we're done making lings for now. Just, you know, maybe wants to go for an expansion at some point. Yep, drone coming up for that reason. Probe really wants to scout this, and does end up scouting this. Oh, beautiful scout. Just fantastic scout by him. He sees the drone up there, but he waited. You see that? iNcontroL waited until the probe was dead and the vision was gone, and then threw down the second base. He's like, ha 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 ha. You don't know. You don't know if I threw down a second base or not. Sure, I had a drone up here. I could have just not expanded. I could have thrown down a 1-base Spire. That would have been actually, I think, fairly bad. 1-base Spire is more of a ZVZ build than really anything that's going to win against a Protoss player. But it'd be fun. All right, lings, get in there. Probes by the time. Let the... Oh, 2 lings got in. The probe's doing their job. Oh, that was disgusting probe control. Only 3 lings got in. iNcontroL went for a full, like, 10-ling run by there. Nope, only 3 got in. 3 is not quite 4. 4 is pretty dangerous. Ow, maybe bring more than 1 probe per ling if you're going to fight these guys. There we go. You got to outnumber the lings if you're going to kill them. That's right. Outnumber them real good. You got to gang up on these dudes. Make them explode in blood. Oh, is that another dead probe? Run! Oh, Ling acceleration is weird. You know, if it wasn't weird, Lings would be so much better. Like, at full speed, they're fine, but from a total stop, starting up again, it's just jank, is what it is. Overlord, do not die to a cannon. Do not die to a cannon, please. Come on, iNcontroL, we got this. Okay, good, we're good. And these Lings tried to escape. You guys, you know there were cannons back here. No reason for that. Whatever, fine. They saw the Cyber Core. And quick 3rd base on the way from iNcontroL at about 4:45. He overpooled. It was safe. He got some aggression done. He killed a couple probes. His Alair is on the way. And there's really nothing at all here for Gamtja. Gamtja's making a Zealot. because his cyber core isn't done yet. What else is he going to do? Well, make probes. He's doing that too. So he's doing what he can with the tools he's got. Once that cyber core is down, maybe we're just going to go super fast into a Stargate. Yeah, of course we are. Stargate on the way. Yeah, not going to be that much earlier. Nah, there's really no room. There is no room for Mutas to do anything in this game. I'd be shocked if iNcontroL tried to go Mutas here, but we have seen it from, you know, from players like Soma and Sulky and Hero and other ASL qualifying ASL game-winning Zerg players. So, and it doesn't just go incredibly poorly for them. So, yeah, fine. Mutas, do what you gotta do, man. Set it all up at Dune, warping in. But yeah, man, iNcontroL is maybe the funniest, most clever Brood War commentator of all time, right? Just always so quick on his feet, always so clever, always had a way to just riff on one of his friends. And everybody knew where he was coming from, and he was just such a funny guy, great guy to have around, so. We miss you, iNcontroL. I hope wherever you are, you can continue to cast StarCraft. That would be awesome. Maybe just play it. Maybe you just want to play it after you're dead. Who knows? Who knows what wants and desires we retain after death? Who knows if there is anything after death? I don't. Anyway, what do we got? Stargate finished warping in, obviously, because of Corsair is out. You guys can see that with your own 2 eyes, gosh darn it. Yeah, there's gonna be a Corsair benefiting window here. Well, Corsairs are gonna be able to kill some stuff before the Scourge pop, but Scourge now? Okay, good. Did not wait, immediately popped Scourge. He is going Mutalisks. Who do you think you are, iNcontroL? Do you think you are Sulky? Do you think you are Jaedong? Maybe you do. Oh, man. All right, 7 Mutas. Falcon's twitching over here. I must break myself of this prejudice against Mutalisks in this matchup. Although, I say this a lot, if the Protoss skipped Stargate, by all means go Mutalisks. It'll be great. Do that. But if they have a Stargate, and they've got Corsairs out, it's tough. It is a tough look, guys. Well, iNcontroL isn't playing against Snow here. He's playing against Gamtja. So that means maybe he can make it work. It's like I need therapy for this. I'm like, all right, now Falcon, tell me, where does this hatred of Mutalisks against Protoss come from? I just cast so many games, Doc. So many games where the Zerg player invests tons of money into Mutalisks and they all die without doing anything. They don't kill a single Corsair. They don't kill a single probe. They don't kill a single cannon. They're just wasted resources and the Zerg player dies as a result. Yes, very interesting. Now tell me about your father. Well, I mean, he's not going crazy with the Mutas. He's only got 7 of them. So even if they all die accomplishing nothing, it's only 7 Mutas and not 12. Or 10. Yeah? Yeah. Ooh, DT on the way. More Corsairs. Not getting the +1 attack for Corsairs. I almost... Doesn't have a ton of minerals sitting here for that, but man... At this stage of the game, I'd be tempted to go for it. But yeah, look at iNcontroL casually transitioning into Hydras. On the back of this. He's like, alright, well... You know what's really good against Corsairs is Hydras. Especially if the Hydras have to defend. No, gosh. Careful. Careful, guys. So careful. DT moving out. Guess who doesn't have an Overlord with this army? iNcontroL doesn't. Can't see that guy. Maybe could see the Shimmer. Does he have Overlords in protective positions around each base? He does. He's died to DTs before. I think we all have, right? Every StarCraft player in the world has died to DTs before. Just do things out of muscle memory. I'm gonna say he's pretty far away from this mineral line, but also he's kind of covering the front door. DTs can't, you know, teleport. At least not in StarCraft 1, and they can in StarCraft 2. You get a Shadow Stride ability you can research, and they just go teleport right past these guys. Get in that mineral line. It's a long upgrade, though. Okay, here we go. Dan the Dark Templar. Hoo ha, hoo ha. Hoo ha, hoo ha. He's getting on in. Guess who has a sunken and a overlord there? Yeah. We're just going to act like that didn't happen. We took one sunken hit, and all of our shields went down. Bad times. Singularity charge on the way. Storm coming in. Hydras upon Hydras upon Hydras. Scourge making some connections here. Ah, the micro was terrible. Ooh, did he just snipe a High Templar? I think that was the sound of a High Templar dying. Gamtja goes Raffle. I just lost a High Templar and like 2 Corsairs there for like almost nothing from the Zerg. Oh boy. Not looking great. Not looking great for me, says the Austrian Protoss. Not even close. Ooh, this guy's like, I can stand out here and chase. Oh, these Hydras have speed. Curses. Curses, says Dan the Dark Templar. Third base. Warping in. This completely and utterly unupgraded Ling ends up taking down a probe. Ah, the Hydra's jumping in here. Muta's too great. Storm, Corsairs, blah, 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 blah. Archon, blah, 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 blah. All right, all the Mutas are dead. And there's still Corsairs remaining, and there's DTs just hacking at anybody who's stupid enough to stay behind in this battle as the Zerg player retreats wholeheartedly. Every Muta is now dead. So, look, the Mutaflock was comfortable taking out a single High Templar. They did kill some stuff in that other battle. Dude, these Overlords are clumpy, though. No, imagine if you had +1 attack on these Corsairs. Imagine how much more effective they would be, Gamtja. Incredibly so. 12 o'clock base from Gamtja. Checking. No, nobody's there. Thank goodness my third base is alive. Also, thank goodness that one single Ling did not stop my attempts to expand out here entirely. That is a benefit. Observatory coming in. He's like, well, with all these Hydras, probably Lurkers are coming up next. And yeah. Behold the Lurker. Behold the miracle of life. Sea Lurkers. Incredibly majestic creatures birthing forth from eggs. He got drops. I saw him get Ventral Sacks. I didn't know he got... Wait. Whichever one the dropping one is named. Oh my gosh, Lurker drop in the future. Oh no. Well, Corsairs are just hunting Overlords. Again, if they had +1 attack, they'd be so much better. This Overlord gonna die. Somehow iNcontroL has not been supply blocked today, which I find very strange, considering how many Overlords have died. This guy's like, run! Get out of there. iNcontroL solely focused on these guys. Dropping in Mission Impossible style. Dun dun da da dun dun da da dun 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 dun. Oh, this is so destructive. Cannons die immediately. There's Lurkers here. Everybody has +1. A single, yeah, like 1 or 2 Zealots is not really gonna do this. Oh gosh, no. Nexus, stay alive. Not even close. Not with this many +1 Hydras. Absolutely not. Stormin, though. Stormin Norman. Ooh, taking down the Robo Facility so that no more ops can be built. Okay, that's a good snipe, but everybody is dead here now. Dude, but losing your main Nexus is so damaging. Also, potentially just losing your third. Oh, even this pylon's already previously injured, and it's 1 pylon for no, attack the pylon. It's only 1 pylon for all of these cannons, and it's already previously injured iNcontroL. No, just get the okay. Well, there it gets the pylon last. This might just be GG, ladies and gentlemen. We're looking at a soon-to-be a bunch of Zealots coming along that side channel. Lurkers burrow in there. Observers aren't that fast. Just kidding. One's coming in now. All right. Zealots right side. Zealots left side. Hydralisk sandwich. And they're not getting this Nexus. Not on these Zealots watch. Ooh, that storm seems... Okay. Probably unnecessary, but okay. It worked out. It was fine. No upgrades for these guys at all. +1 attack is almost done. Robo facilities don't take that long to rebuild. So I hope at some point Gamtja's going to realize, I can't make any more observers without a Robo. So he hasn't rebuilt his main Nexus either. Dude, Gamtja's been very confused. It is 136 into 80 supply, though, in favor of Gamtja. Another drop. Oh, these Corsairs. See, the differences between professional, nice snipe on that Overlord, professional, high elite level StarCraft, and kind of lower level amateur StarCraft from 15 years ago. is these Corsairs taking way too much damage from Hydras for no reason. But sure, mass +1 speed lots against Hydra Lurker, not bad. Really not bad at all. Oh, I think I heard an Obs get sniped there, which means the Lurkers are invincible. Although, you could always storm them if you know where they are. 135 to 70 supply. It is a supply block for iNcontroL now. Oh, gosh. All right, so look. 3 kills on that Corsair. 5 kills on that Corsair. 4 kills, 2 kills on that Corsair. I mean, they've been doing all right, even without that +1 attack. Oh, he's rebuilding his main Nexus. He's rebuilding his Robo. His third base is getting Lurker pushed, kind of. Yeah, we're too fat to get through this wall. No. But without any cannons back here. Good storm, though. Absolute. Ooh, and then a low ground second storm to clear them out. Well executed Gamtja. 2 storms per Lurker, the norm. More storm. If you don't have storm against this much Hydra Lurker, you kind of die. But with it, boy, do you crush. 126 to 60 supply. I think Gamtja might have this thing. I just said I think iNcontroL might have this thing, but he couldn't finish off that third Nexus, which I think would have just ended it. And as a result, Gamtja still hanging on. Still got a ton of Zealots with +1 attack. New Observatory on the way from Gamtja 2. I didn't recognize that had died, but... Fourth base coming up bottom right from iNcontroL. He can't just go 3 base, Hydra Lurker, and win. Another drop. I don't know that Gamtja has learned his lesson from getting dropped today. Hold on. Corsairs. Oh, yo. Get on. Get the Overlords. Are these ones? Nope. Those really have Hydras. Do not lose Corsairs to the Hydras. Just force them to unload and get out of there. What's this guy? That's 2 Lurkers. Cool. No. Corsair control. Bad. That guy gets a burrow down, but Observer says no. Look at this. Observatory and Robo. We're back in business, boys. 152 to 78 supply. Look, iNcontrol's continuing to put pressure on Gamtja here. It's been very, very impressive. It's allowing him time to get his drone count up, get that 4th base rock in. He's going to go for a 2-pronged attack. One to the south, one to the north. I love that. This DT scouts the entire drop well in advance, though, and Gamtja is set up to defend it. Gamtja's pretty well set up down here, too. He knew that second storm would be enough to kill that Lurker. That was great. And then this whole group, there's actually not a whole lot defending this front door for Gamtja. But iNcontrol's not going to push it. He's going to walk right into death. This is no bad. There you go. iNcontrol backing out. He knows. He knows what's up. 10 Hydras at a time. Loving the drop stuff. You know how much Falcon loves a good drop. He's going to drop into the 3rd base here. There are 2 cannons. There's a bunch of Zealots. 1 cannon gets focused by the Hydras. Second cannon providing important detection and storm. Oh, he does get the 3rd Nexus on the 2nd try, though. Oh, that was great. Okay, so he does kill the 3rd. Now iNcontrol is back on top. These Hydras are like, where do we... I guess we can kill these pylons with our +2 attack and +1 armor. Zealots are still that +1 attack. Gamtja's working on +2 ground weapons, but again, Snow would be on like +3 by now. Just the difference between upgrade timings and prioritization between the best Protoss player in the world at the moment and, you know, the best player in Austria back in 2008. Trying to attack into a choke here, but there are no Sunkens yet. Dude, you have to get in here. You have to go before these Sunkens come up. Where'd your obs go? Did you lose your obs? Ooh, 2 Lurkers for the price of 1? No! 2 HP on that Lurker. Do you want to waste another entire storm on a 2 HP Lurker? You certainly do not. But you kind of have to. Because you don't have any observers back here. I keep waiting for an observer to show up. That's not an observer at all. Man, iNcontrol is doing such a good job keeping that pressure up. Adrenal's on the way from iNcontrol. You know what? Fine. Storm the Lurker. Get in here. Kill this base. Call it a day. but also be super worried about this massive Hydra Lurker attack coming into the natural base. Normally, I'd say being on Hydra Lurker at this stage of game is just death, but he's done so much damage economically to Gamtja that I think it's okay. Oh, Head Templar, pull back, buddy. Ooh, gets a storm off on his oppressors. Ooh, look at this army coming back home to deal with this and not kill the 4th base of iNcontroL. Forge gets focused down. Protoss units are already at +2 attack. The Filer Mound is on the way from iNcontroL, so, like, yeah. This is terrible micro from iNcontroL. He's just, I think he was trying too much to keep this alive, but that all died. These Lurkers have to burrow up here, not what they want to do. Dude, come on. You keep trying to drop on top of Zealots and Archons and stuff. This is just blind, isn't it? This is just like, I'm just going to unload somewhere. Maybe right in range of cannons. Maybe not right in range of cannons. All right, hang on. Oh, no. No, they're not. I mean, ow. Dude, get out of there. Get out. Where are the obs in this game? Consumes on the way. Look at him firing up another obs. He's like, am I out? Am I out of obs? Dude, you can kill this base. Just, there's 1 Lurker and 2 Sunkens here. You can do it. Oh, gosh. Oh, well, when Lurkers are taking down buildings, you know you've done screwed up somehow. All right. This Lurker getting a little bit ambitious. Going to try to swing down here and take out the 2nd forge, so further upgrading even harder. All right. Observer pops out of the robo, and these Lurkers get taken down. Good grief. Gamtja, 4 base in it. He's replaced his 3rd. Good job by him. This base should be dead. I know there's 2 Sunkens here, but look at this. Look at this army supply. Gamtja's basically maxed out, and he's afraid of 2 Sunkens and a Lurker with 60 HP. Man, has regenerated his health pretty nicely. Just like abandoning this whole bottom position entirely. Oh, yeah. You know what? Nah. We don't want to take down this very, very lightly defended base without any Niduses or Defilers present, so killing it would be the easiest thing in the entire world. Not bad. Corsairs are staying alive. Okay, but see, now there's Plague and there's, okay, maybe not Plague, but there's Dark Swarm. 191 to 71 supply. It's over 100 supply difference for Gamtja. And he's just like, oh, well, there's Dark Swarm up here. I guess I have to retreat. Oh, well, there's 2 Sunkens here. Guess I have to retreat. In fairness, there's now a Nidus here. So this represents, I don't know, 87 Cracklings and 4 Defilers potential. Right? That's the power of the Nidus. Is that it represents immediate, instantaneous reinforcements from somewhere else. Really, really powerful. It wasn't there before, though. Gamtja's like, it's fine. He can be on 4 bases because I'm on 4 bases. I can win this thing still. I'm going to be patient, Falcon. I'm a patient Protoss player. I'm not here to try to win this thing in 5 minutes. I'm not here to win this thing in 23 minutes. No, no, no. Not even when I have an over 100 supply advantage. I am just patiently waiting out the Zerg player, waiting for him to catch up to me in supply. And then I'll take him down. It seems more sporting that way, Gamtja says. Gamtja, every Protoss player watching this is just very sad at you. Kill this base. You can do it. You could do it 3 minutes ago. You can still do it. Okay, you're maxed out, man. You have to make a move somewhere. I think you're legally required to. I really do. Ultralisk on the way. iNcontroL has enough money for a lot of Ultralisks. There we go. He fires up 7. I was like, does he really not have enough money to make more than 1 Ultralisk? And then he did. Maybe he was waiting for Overlords to pop. But we're going to get Ultras. We very rarely get Ultras in this matchup. I think Ultras are my favorite unit in all of StarCraft, so the fact that we don't get to see them as much against Protoss is a little bit annoying, but we see them against Terran plenty. I suppose that's going to have to do. So you're doing a good job making sure that iNcontroL is not taking these 2 remaining bases or the center. It's just like, I can win. I can win this if it's 4 base to 4 base. Oh gosh. And then this happens. Big old Dark Swarm Ling attack comes from the bottom right that you didn't finish off when you had the chance. These are cracklings. These have, I don't know, some kind of upgrade. Yep. They've got 2-3 upgrades. These ultras. Oh, popping back in the Nidus. I feel like 8 ultras showing up here would have been pretty awesome. They don't have chitinous plating yet, but they're still pretty formidable. Plague about to finish. No, that's scarab damage. I'm an idiot. Is Plague done? Who knows? Gamtja patiently taking the top left base. Okay. He says again, Falcon. Even if I'm down 100 supply, or up 100 supply. Why is he... Okay, we're just going to have a giant pitched battle right here, huh? Well, alright. The Ling's not getting a lot done. The storms are plentiful. The Dark Swarms forcing the Protoss back as they do. Ling's not getting a lot done there against a largely Zealot Archon composition, as they historically do not. Ooh, Reavers are added. Every Protoss fan watching this just went, yay! Reavers were added with the Scarab damage upgrade, so extra 25 damage per shot on every one of these Scarabs. It's a great upgrade to have, regardless of what you're facing, right? As a Protoss player. They're good against Ultras, it's good against Lurkers, it's fine against Hydras. Probably overkill against Hydras and Lings, but hey. Really good against Ultralisks. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, this is where iNcontroL says, I need to expand really bad. Can I take this 12 o'clock? Maybe. Except these probes are like, hey, this 12 o'clock. And then Gamtja's like, yo, this 12 o'clock. Yeah, that's a canceled hatch. That is... No shot at this thing ever coming up, ever. And it just dies, not even a cancel. iNcontrol's army is somewhere else at the time. Getting starved out. 3rd base, not good. Main base, not good. Natural base, not good. 4th base, which, again, should not exist, is what's keeping iNcontrol in this game right now. He's still down 100 supply. Gamtja is just the most starvinest strategist I've ever seen. He just has no sense that he can win this game right now. Or maybe he's worried about Plague and Dark Swarm, and he knows one battle where he gets crushed and then counterattacked can be the end of it for him. Look at these Corsairs, man. Well, I guess he's been making more Corsairs, because the other ones have been dying to Hydras. Love these Ultras. Oh, no, we're gonna set up an attack down here. Oh, there was an attack down here. Well, I might as well use these Dark Swarms as long as they're here, says the Ultralisks. And hello. It is nice to see you here, says the Reaver man. And then the Reaver gets utterly surrounded and executed. Fine. Yeah. And then the 6 o'clock base is going to die. But new 4th base, top left from Gamtja. He's being very patient with this whole thing. Look at these drones. Get them! I like how they're hanging out in the middle. Are you trying to take the middle, sir? Look at this very brave Reaver. A very, very brave Reaver here. Do you have any Scarabs? Yes, you do. Fighting inside Dark Swarm, not ideal. There we go. Dark Swarm is up. Yeah, Reaver shot's big. Lurker goes down. Everybody pulls back into their Nidus Canal home. 12 o'clock getting taken by Gamtja now after losing the 6 o'clock. Yeah, I think iNcontrol might just be running out of steam here. Holy drone. Why would you do that? Where were you sending those drones? Down here? Were you trying to get him to this bottom right base? Because there was a Nidus Canal you could have dumped him in. Was that just a complete misrally? Again, these drones were hanging out here, too, for a while without really accomplishing much. Yeah, I think iNcontrol, he's done. This game is over. Zerg has no chance. Nice Ob snipe, though. His Ob's killing's been very good today. I'm not sure if iNcontroL has Plague. I feel like we would have... No, there's a lot of Archons, though. Just feel like we would have seen a Plague before now. DT's in the mix. New Obs comes down. Ugh. DT overextends. Gets a couple hits off before he dies. Wait, no. The Obs, I'm an idiot. That's backwards. There's Overlords for the DTs, Falcon, not Observers. Observers can already see the DTs. Gamtja can already see the DTs. I don't know what's going on here. Whatever. But yeah, this is 166. Okay, hang on. 166 to 89 supply. If Gamtja wins this thing, it's going to be one of the biggest throws I've ever cast on this channel. I don't know that I've cast a lot of throws. I don't know that I've cast a lot of games where it's like, wow, this player had it in the bag and fumbled the whole thing. But this supply difference is like better for iNcontroL than it's been in a while. Upgrades, 3 attack, 1 armor. Versus fully upgraded Lings and Ultras here. Archon Dragoon, not a bad combo. Okay, Lurker's up, Defiler's in position. Gamtja says, I'm just not going to engage. He hasn't really stood and engaged very much today at all. Oh, 6, okay, this base from iNcontroL represents all of his hopes and dreams. If he can win this game, it's because he has this... Well, iNcontrol's distracted because he's sending army up here, and he's not going to recognize... just loses another hatch without canceling it. Really didn't have the money to do that. He could really have used that cancel. Yeah, Gamtja, he's just starving him out. Just straight up. iNcontroL does not have enough money to continue this war campaign. This is the most starvingest out strategy I have seen in a game of StarCraft in a while. Gamtja just... he's looking at the money. That's all he cares about. He just knows, I can win this thing economically. And there's just not much iNcontroL can do about it. Just like Dark Swarm's here, so what? We're going to back out. We're going to engage if we get backed into a corner, though. Yeah, these Ultras are dying fast. Upgrades or no upgrades, man. Archons, big 40 damage hits. Ignoring a lot of that armor. Attacking fast, doing splash. iNcontroL. Dragoon fighting an invulnerable... Did he just consume an Overlord? No, alert. He did not consume a Lurker there, did he? Maybe he was going to die anyway. I don't know. Big attack at the 12 o'clock. Oh, gosh. Ultras are here. Lings are here. But, nope. iNcontroL. GG's out. He knows he's got nothing left. He knows. He could see the writing on the wall. He can see everything about the wall. Yeah, this game. Gamtja, man, just casual. Just, sure, I lost my main Nexus. I lost my 3rd Nexus. Lost my 4th Nexus today, but hey, it's all cool, baby. He's just replacing Nexuses, killing hatcheries, just not letting iNcontroL get a 5th base today at all. Could he have ended this earlier by killing this base? Absolutely. He could have. There was a very dead Lurker down here and 2 Sunkens and then no Nidus. This was a dead base. It was like 180 supply for Gamtja at that point, and he just kind of looked at it and was like, no, not for me. This is not for me. And just bailed. Just bailed on the whole thing. Love it. So good. Wow. Just a patient predator is Gamtja. Like just a panther or something, just stalking its prey through the jungle for hours until it just, you know. Well, that's not actually fair. Like an early human chasing, being very patient, just chasing down an animal until it runs out of stamina, and then you can kill it. I think that applies more. Like iNcontroL just ran out of cash, ran out of stamina, and just died. Just very, very patient here from Gamtja, the Austrian Protoss player. I think I need to cast more of him. Yo. 239,000 points from Gamtja, 194 from iNcontroL. Outproducing the Protoss was iNcontroL, 5-2. Got killed 4-1. There's your numbers. Structures raised 39-2. iNcontroL killed 39 Protoss buildings today. Lost 2 Zerg buildings and lost. And this is the number. iNcontroL outspent Gamtja by 600 resources in 30 minutes. It's not enough. It's just simply not enough. That was great. That was just truly, truly fantastic from Gamtja. Just kind of made our guy iNcontroL look a little bit silly. Good drops from iNcontroL. The Dark Swarm was good. Still think Plague would have been awesome. But I don't know that it made that much of a difference, really. He doesn't need any more money. He could have won this game. He had all the pieces for it, but couldn't get enough cash. So GG, well done. Gamtja gets that win, and that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe if you like what you saw, what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch. All at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching. And you take care of yourself.